Okay, let me try and get this video done as quickly as possible because I have recorded this so many times, but either the video didn't save or some rubbish like that, or it wasn't as coherent as I wanted it to be. Anyway, let me introduce the channel and also introduce this challenge that I've posted on TikTok, and I know a few of you guys have asked, what is it? And what is it? Lots of other people have done it before, but some people have shown interest. And so the point of this video is to introduce the channel and introduce myself. I am a 20-something-year-old woman in my final year of my 20s who just wants to document her journey. And so documenting this journey of mine would give me the opportunity to kind of one day look back on this and appreciate how far I've come. So yeah, I guess that's one reason why I'm doing it. It would be really nice to, ooh, this looks so cute. I guess this is, yeah, one reason why I'm doing this. It would be really nice to just one day look back and see how far I've come. I've already come so far, and it's fascinating to experience that or relive that again in my journals, through my journals. So I journal a lot. Anything that happens like that's even a little bit like that takes my breath away, negatively or positively, I journal about it. And then I read it months later and realize how much my perspective has changed, or how much I've changed as a person. We change so much and we don't realize it. Anyway, so that's why I'm doing this. The other reason why is because of this challenge. I think it will serve as a really good way of holding myself accountable, because I'm putting it out there on the internet that I'm doing no sugar, processed sugar, okay, not fruits and healthy, just normal fruits and stuff, but processed sugar, processed foods for 356 days from today. My birthday was last Friday and I was supposed to start last Friday, but as we know, life gets in the way. First, the excuse was, oh, well, today is Friday, it's my birthday, I can eat what I want. Oh, this perfume, goodness me, I love it so much. The first excuse was, oh, it's Friday, I can eat whatever I want, I've turned 29. It's the 29th is when I turned 29, so it's my special birthday. So that's, fair enough. And then the weekend came and I was like, but it's my weekend, it's my birthday weekend. I can't just not eat what I want. And then Sunday we had we had guests over, so lots of sweet stuff. Again, my birthday weekend. Monday came and I was like, oh, it's the first week you're 29, enjoy yourself. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I went out and I was like, oh, it's the first week you're 29, barely a difference. This is how it happens. We always give ourselves excuses and then we realize 10 years has gone like that. So yeah, Monday came and there was an excuse. Tuesday I went out again. Wednesday I did something else, and then Thursday I was like, oh, it's already the end of the week, I might as well just make the most of it and do whatever I want until Sunday. And then Sunday came and I was like, that's it, Monday no more. So had I started back then, I would have been 10 days in, but I'm not. That's okay. Life is for living and learning and moving on. What's the point of this? For me, obviously there are many benefits to it, but I'm going to talk about why it benefits me and why I want to do it. And hopefully this becomes a lifelong thing. I don't ever want to consume sugar again. And when I do, maybe when I'm like 40 or something, I want to be shocked by I want my system to be shocked. I want them to be like, I want to be one of those people, I'm always so jealous of them where you give them 1 teaspoon and they're like, this is so sweet. And I'm like, I need 5 or 10 to feel like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The reason why, and I'm going to try not go off on a tangent. The reasons as to why I'm stopping sugar, 5 or 4, let's just say 5 for now. My acne, so I've got acne, I've had acne for a very long time, and I've found through I've done something called a 50/7 challenge, which I will explain in another video. Last year, really diligently, properly looking at, trying to find if there's a correlation to my acne and sugar or the food that I eat. I have found that every time I consume sugar, which is also related to stress, flare up. So stress plus sugar, for me, flare up. It has to stop. I can't be in my 30s with spots, okay? No hate to anyone who's in their 30s with spots. It's fine. For me, I don't want it. I've had enough of it. I've had it since I was like 14. I'm tired of it. So acne is one of them. I'm very grateful for the face that I have, and I think I am beautiful, but I think it covers up. I'm not able to see it as much because of the fact that it's on my face, and it just takes away from so much of my beauty. I mean, it's so much better now. I'm enjoying makeup a lot more. I'm able to go out with my bare face. But before, for a long time actually, and even today, I was using makeup to kind of cover up my acne and my scarring. And that's not what makeup is for. Makeup is there to enhance, complement what you already have, the beauty that we all have as individuals. So I want to go back to enjoying makeup, and a lot of the time good makeup starts with a good base. The better my base is, the better my skin is. It just turns out so beautiful. The camera isn't capturing what I'm talking about right now, but my acne is pretty bad. Like, this camera isn't capturing anything. You can never ever see my acne scarring in my spots in my photographs and stuff, but you can probably see it a bit better now. Do you see? It's quite bad, and it's quite active now, and obviously I've got concealer and so forth, so you can't even see the scarring, but it's pretty bad. But it doesn't stop me from living my life. Now it doesn't, it used to before. So that's my acne. The other reason why is because I want to be in the best physique possible. I'm grateful for it. When people look at me, they're like, oh, you've got nothing to lose. I know what I want. I want to look amazing with clothes, without clothes. I want to look amazing. And I know that I can do better right now. I know that there are parts of my body that I can trim and tone and so forth. So on a superficial level, I just want to be, I want my figure to just be the best it could possibly be right now. One day I'm going to have kids, and it won't always be like this, but I want it to be as close as possible. And I know in order to get there and to do that one day, I need to make sure that I'm working hard now to get to my peak. So that's that, physique. The third reason is I want a better relationship with food. Which also ties into the other reason that I was also about to mention, so I'll just mention it together. I want a better relationship with food because when I stopped sugar, and I have stopped it in the past for a short period of time, I realized that I explored other types of food. I was able to cook more. I stopped relying on food as a comforter. I started to pick up on other tools to manage my life, which stopped me from stressing, which then stopped me from, there was no need for me to consume food, and for me a lot of the food that I would consume when I'm stressed is sugary stuff. Dunkin' Donuts, all of that. Do we have Dunkin' Donuts here? No, Krispy Kremes, that's what we have. So yeah, that's, I guess for me, I want a better relationship with food. I don't want to eat food for comfort, I want to eat food for its nutritional benefits and feeding my body what it deserves and what it needs. So that's another reason. The other reason is I want more energy, and I want real energy, not fake energy. Sugar gives you this burst of energy for like an hour. For me, it's like probably 40 minutes, and then I'm back to eating biscuits again. So I want prolonged, normal levels of energy throughout the day. I also want to prepare my body for old age through working out, through eating right, and so forth. The thing about me stopping sugar, and the reason why it's so crucial for me to stop sugar, is because when I stop, it has a knock-on effect on every other area of my life. When I don't consume sugar, that morning where I've had my porridge and my eggs, or I've had a protein breakfast or whatever, a protein-filled breakfast, I would then work out. When I work out, I'm like, I feel so light, I feel like my body's not inflamed internally or externally, I want to do more. So I would go for a walk in the evening, I would journal, I would tackle things head on, I'd have stable levels of energy. So it's honestly, stopping sugar just affects my life, so many areas of my life. So that's another reason why I kind of want to cut it out. It has a positive knock-on effect in other areas of my life. Finally, I just want to stop relying on external things to cope with life. Life is going to get so much more difficult. So much more difficult. The older I get, my mother's going to get older. I'm going to get older. I'm going to have more responsibilities. I'm going to have children someday, God willing. I am going to have to, there's just going to be a lot more responsibilities. So I need to find tools that are healthy to cope with life and just become stronger. And you can't do that with food. it's a losing battle. You're never going to win. So that's another reason. And I'm going to use it, use this platform to document it. You'll get to see glimpses of me in general. I'm not one person. This is not going to be a little niche about challenges and stuff. I am who I am, and I'm a multifaceted human being who has lots of, layers to her. So you'll get to see a little bit of my masters that I'm doing this year and that journey, which I'm really excited about because I love what I study. I love what I do, which is what I fell into. You'll get to see a little bit of fashion, because I love fashion. I love shopping. One day you'll see a video of me shopping, like a shopping vlog. Another day you'll see maybe a travel video, like a weekend getaway. Another day maybe you'll see a wholesome come to the park and journal with me. But as I post all of this, I will always update you guys on how I'm doing on the challenge. And how I will do that is I'm going to put all the number of days and months on a whiteboard, and I'm just going to tick all across the day that I've had sugar or have not. In fact, let me not say have, because I will not have it. And I'm going to make this promise to myself. The days that I do not have sugar, I'm going to cross it off, and you'll be able to see when I haven't had sugar. I have a podcast called Beyond Any Box. Funnily enough, I just said this is not a niche channel, and that's, that name perfectly explains why I've said that. And I just reflect, and I talk about things that I've reflected on, challenges, things that I've overcome. Not personally overcome, but just kind of like the idea of overcoming, which goes into so many different topics, and we can go on and on forever, which is why I have a whole podcast about it. So yeah, I'm on that platform as well. I think I'm going to start doing more of, I'm going to move my podcast to YouTube, because I like sitting in front of a camera and talking, because this will probably be the closest I'll get to talking to a group of people about things that I care about. So I think I'll probably do this. On all my platforms, my Instagram, my TikTok, my YouTube, my podcast, I'm quite authentic. I, of course, don't put myself, I post things that I've edited and that I've thought about, but I'm not trying to put myself, make myself come across as someone who's just all over the place. That's not me. And I am that way many times, but I'm trying not to be, and I'm not gonna glamorize that. All of that to say that this is not, I don't want anyone to think, oh my God, she's hyper-productive, whatever. I'm not hyper-productive. Everything that you see is things that I've chosen to post on here, things that I've edited. Essentially, I'm choosing what I show you. So take everything with a pinch of salt, and whatever you find beneficial, apply it to your life. If you don't, there are so many creators who are incredible at doing what they do on here, so find that. And that's it. I'm so excited. This is the first day. I went to the gym this morning, dilly-dallied around the gym. I don't know whether there are, whether anyone can relate to this, but if it was up to me, I could stay in the gym for about 8 hours, go to the work out, to spend 2 hours there, go to the sauna, maybe go for a swim, just dilly-dally all day around the gym. I could do that. Then I realized I've got to go to my tailor and drop off some dresses. I've got some studying to do before my seminar, then I have a seminar, and then I've got two meetings for my business, which is something else that I've also started last year. So I'm juggling a lot of balls, there's a lot going on, and I'm excited to see how I cope, and the coping mechanisms that I pick up on to cope with life. Because there's a lot. There's my MSc, there's work, there is, work is a lot. And then there's also managing all these different platforms and the business. 2 businesses. But I'm so excited to be on this platform. And it's nice to kind of do my own thing and explore and push myself out of my comfort zone. So yeah, and I'm not gonna say share, subscribe. I can't do it. I can't say subscribe, not just yet. Maybe 6 months down the line, I'll be like, guys, subscribe, like and share. But if you did find this beneficial, then stick around. If not, I hope you find a platform that resonates with you. Have an amazing day, have an amazing week. It's Monday for me. I really do have to get going. It's already 5 o'clock. I literally have an hour before my lecture. So goodbye. I will bid you farewell, and I'll see you next week.